this video because I was inspired by the person who does the blind spot. It's our diagnosis horror stories. And I would say, the whole process of being diagnosed with Stargardt's was kind of long, scary, and depressing. So I was probably like 15 when I started noticing that things were starting to disappear on me. Looking at the clock, numbers would disappear, or looking at the chalkboard, things would disappear when I was looking at them, reading. It's like, and I was like, what's going on here? Am I going crazy? So I go to my regular eye doctor, get glasses, normal checkups, and he's like, I'm not sure what is going on with you, so I'm going to redirect you to another eye doctor. And I always get them confused. There's ophthalmologist and ophthalmologist. And my first doctor was just the ones that generally, you get glasses from. So I was redirected to the ones who deal with eye disorders and stuff, general things. So went there, looked at my eyes, and he was like, I really am, I'm not sure what's going on. I think we're going to have to redirect you to a retinal specialist. So make another appointment. Might have been a couple weeks. Get in there, see the retinal specialist, and he was like, I'm not really positive what's going on with your eyes. Not sure. So I am going to redirect you to a specialist at a university school in Chicago. They should be able to figure it out. So, might have been a couple months later, I go in and I end up going through a whole big bunch of tests. They put dye in an IV, put it into your vein, and take pictures of the back of your eye. Then it was pretty much an all-day thing. They put dilating solution in one of my eyes, a whole big bunch of it, and then I had to put, they put an eye patch over it so it would really get dilated. And then after a half hour or an hour, they took me back to this room where they put a numbing solution on my eyes. And mind you, I've had other kind of issues with my eyes, so I never liked, eye drops or having my eyes messed with. So go into this really dark room, and they put, it was like a contact lens with, I don't know if it was wires attached to it. They put that on your eye, and then they have you look into this, where they're going to be looking and taking pictures of your eye, because it was for an ERG, an electroretinogram. And then you have this really uncomfortable thing in your eye. You have to keep your eyes wide open. Your eyes are fully dilated, and they take pictures with super bright light. I mean super bright light, and you have to keep your eye open. So, of course, I had a hard time doing that, and it was kind of painful to have, blinking with this thing in my eye. Pretty much, at the end of it all, the doctor pretty much tells me, I'm gonna dash your fantasies right now. You are not going to go completely blind. But you have this rare eye disease that is going to make you lose your central vision. Usually you won't be able to probably drive, but according to this ERG, your vision shouldn't get that much worse that quick. It should be a slow progression, and so you should be able to get your daytime driver's license, because this was even at the time, I went through driver's ed, and so I was anticipating going and being able to get my driver's license, something I was so excited for. And well, while it was reassuring I wasn't going to go completely blind, there does seem to be kind of a misconception that if you're not completely blind, you don't have problems. It was still, considering I was 15, 16 when I was diagnosed, everybody is like getting driver's license and everything. Finding out that you might not be able to do that is really depressing. And all that pain and all that difficulty of the ERG that I went through ended up being wrong, because within a few months of that, I went to go and take my driver's test and everything, and I couldn't even pass the eye test. So, yeah, the whole process of, doctors and weird tests on your eyes and all that stuff, I'd say it's kind of like a scary situation, being a teenager and going through all that. But yeah, so this one might have been a little bit more of a depressing horror story, dealing with the diagnosis, but that's how things are. So, but that's my part of it, and yeah. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Goodbye.